for biology.
Hello everyone! Welcome to our biology lesson. In today's lesson on Chapter 6, which is sexual reproduction in flowering plants, we will focus on 6.3, pollination and fertilization.
In video 6.1 and 6.2, we explored the structure of a flower, the development of pollen grains in the anther, and the formation of embryo sacs in the ovule. But how do these male and female gametes actually meet? That's where pollination comes in. Pollination is the process in which pollen grains are transferred from anther to stigma. There are two types of pollination. First, self-pollination, where pollen is transferred from the anther to the stigma on the same plant. Second, cross-pollination, where pollen is transferred from the anther to stigma on the different plant but same species. In this part, we'll learn about the formation of the pollen tube and how it helps deliver the male gametes to the embryo sac for fertilization. First, the released pollen grains are transferred to stigma by pollinating agent. Then, pollen grains that have been transferred to stigma will germinate and form pollen tube. Pollen tube grows down towards ovule through style, while generative nucleus move along and will divide by mitosis to form two male gametes. At the end of pollen tube will secrete an enzyme to digest tissues of the style. When it reaches embryo sac, the pollen tube will penetrate ovule through micropyle. Then tube nucleus will degenerate. Lastly, both male gametes will enter the embryo sac. So, this is where double fertilization happens in flowering plants. The first male gamete fertilizes the egg cell to form a diploid zygote. The second male gamete fuses with the two polar nucleido form a triploid endosperm nucleus. And that's how double fertilization takes place in flowering plants. So, that's how pollination and fertilization work together to kickstart the life of a new plant.
That's the end of today's lesson. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.